G'day from Sydney, Australia. Karen Clark here from hubsitebuilder.com, and this short video outlines the key points for building a website that gets your business found on Google first. Now, if you're like most business owners, you've been searching for quite some time to discover what really works in both the short term and the long term. And I'm here to tell you that what really works is organic search engine optimization. However, your website must have a good foundation for organic SEO, and you need to start with strategy. Probably the biggest mistake that I see business owners make when it comes to building a website and getting it ranked highly on Google is failing to have their website represent their overall marketing strategy. So that's a key first underlying principle. The next stepping stone in the foundation that you need is your structure. The structure of your website must be built in such a way that it easily facilitates organic search engine optimization. And of course, the third pillar in building a firm foundation for high search engine ranking is the actual content of your website. The content needs to be appealing to people, and it needs to look relevant to search engines. So you need to start with good quality keyword research tools, find out exactly what search terms your prospective customers are looking for, and then write your content, your blog posts, your pages, so that you appeal to those keywords, and you need to keep them updated. And of course, we have a system to help you keep all of this in place, and we call it the Boost system. And the B in Boost represents blogging. Google loves a good blog for two reasons. One, your blog will usually contain your keywords or the search terms that your prospective customers are typing into Google. And two, a blog by nature is frequently updated, and Google loves nice fresh content. So you want to blog frequently, and from time to time use videos in your blog posts, because Google loves videos and YouTube videos. Now, the O in the Boost system stands for optimize. You want to optimize every post, page, picture and video. What do I mean by optimize? I mean use your keywords strategically. Now, there are quite a number of steps in that, and this short video doesn't allow for that time frame, but using your keywords to optimize your post, page, pictures and videos is of prime importance for ranking well in Google. The next O in our Boost system represents one purpose per page. And look, I have to say that probably the most frequent mistake I see business owners make on websites is to have too many things on one page. And the bottom line is that just confuses people, and they end up clicking away and not making any decision at all. So your home page and your name capture page are often pages where you have a form that enables someone to leave their name and their email address in return for something free, perhaps a free report. A squeeze page is where you actually force a person to make one decision, either take an action or leave the page with nowhere else to go. You probably are not likely to use those very frequently. A sales page, of course, has one purpose: to sell something. And if you have your sales pages littered with a lot of irrelevant choices, often people will make one of those choices rather than buying from your website. And one-time offer pages are, of course, part of a more advanced marketing strategy. But the bottom line is you want to make sure that you are very clear on what one thing you want your visitor to your website to do before they leave a particular page. Now, the first S in the Boost system represents socialize, and you want to socialize. The web is a social place, and you can leverage your social media profiles to attract people to your website, then to connect with them through frequent blog posts and comments and forums and other means. And of course, your eventual goal is to convert them into paying customers. Now, these of course are just some of the most popular and most effective social media tools. If you're in business and your customers are business owners, you definitely want to be in LinkedIn. And YouTube and Google Plus help to rank very highly in the Google stakes. And time, of course, is a big issue for every business owner. And if you're anything like most business owners, you'll feel that time is spinning away quickly like the hands on this clock. So when you build your website, you want to take advantage of every single tool and opportunity that there is. You want to build in systems wherever possible. You want to automate whatever you can. However, I should caution you that there are some things that should not be automated, but in the short time frame for this video I can't go into that. And finally, of course, you want to educate yourself like you're doing now. You want to learn from other people's mistakes and save lots of time by doing that. So take advantage of every quality education opportunity that you can. Now, the final list in the Boost system is all about staying in touch. Visitors come to your website, they freely give their name and email address, and then some people don't do anything with that ever again. Now, what you want to be doing is using an email autoresponder system to stay in touch, so that when you make a new blog post or have a new product or service become available, you want to be able to easily email the people on your database. And of course, in this day and age, a great way of staying in touch is with an app for iPhone or Android, particularly if you have a local business like hairdressing, family restaurant, beauty salon, and so on. So, just to quickly recap, your website, really you want it to be the hub of your online activity. You want to ensure that your website has the capacity for good quality organic search engine optimization built into it, because that will give you an instant leg up to getting the first page ranking on Google. And of course, you want an integrated blog so that you can establish yourself via your blog posts and articles as an authority in your field and attract the attention of Google's search engine robots. And of course, as we've mentioned, you want the capacity in your website for various kinds of pages, remembering one purpose per page. So they are website pages that are different from the style of page you use for a blog post. And of course, you also want the capacity to integrate your website with your social media profiles. And going right back to where we started, of course, you need to build your website on a firm foundation strategically. So you want to make sure that your website and your whole online approach reflects your overall business marketing strategy. You want to ensure that the structure of your website will facilitate good quality organic search engine optimization. And finally, of course, you want to use your keywords well and provide good quality content to educate, inform, and even entertain the visitors to your website, so that you can eventually convert them into paying customers. So that's been a quick outline of the Boost system for good quality organic search engine ranking that will get you to the first page of Google. So what's your next step? But before you answer that, here's a quick riddle for you. 5 frogs sitting on a log. One frog decides to jump off. How many are left? 5. Because deciding is not the same as doing. So, you want to decide now. What one thing will you do tomorrow to help new customers find your business before they find your competitors? Write it down now and take action tomorrow. This has been Karen Clark from Sydney, Australia, from hubsitebuilder.com.